Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headlines. So, first of all, India's export contract for first time 2 year in 2 year. Next, WhatsApp India boss Meta India public policy had quit. Next, upgrade to hire 1,400 amid e-tech layoffs. Next, funding credit growth. Bank borrowing up to multiply. Next, Biocon eyes vendor that seek China's alternative. Next, 9 Russian banks open special Vostro account for rupee trade. Next, must not promote restriction on energy supply. PM at Bali meet. Next, missile hit Kiwi after Zenka Sky lays condition for peace at G20. Next, corporate profit decline in quarter two, a first in 9 quarters. Next, Rajasthan, the top beneficiary of EPFO linked central job scheme. Then we comes to page number 2 on that Harley back in saddle, rides with Hero for most affordable bike. Next, US fines Air India $1.4 billion for delaying refund of rupees of $121 million. Next, Flipkart key driver of 13% in Walmart's international revenue. Next, Blackstone launches platform to expand data center business. Next, WhatsApp India boss Meta India public policy head quit. Next, trying to lock in vendors who do not want to buy from China. Next, NDTV may not challenge open offer in court. Next, Amazon's Indian seller to tab into Black Friday, Cyber Monday mania. Next, top EV maker revise up projections. See higher sales. Then we comes to page number 4 on that. The focus is to capture, not halt carbon emission. Next, states debt cost declines to 12 basis point on receding appetite. Next, government may mandate blending of jet fuel with aviation fuel. Next, State Bank rises MCL by up to 15 basis point across 10 years. Next, as bank credits to grow 50% year on year in financial year 23, financial year 24 on crop demand. CRISIL. Next, Morbi SC ask why contract was given without floating tender. Next, CBDT chief direct tax move up to exist budget target 25 to 30%. Next, IF procures electric vehicles to reduce carbon footprint. Next, money laundering case actor Jacqueline Fernandez get bail. Next, NASCOM group to come up with standards for data anonymization. Next, ONGC quarter profit doubles 30% to rupees 12,826 crore on windfall tax hopes. Next, Patra policy transmission disjointed in bond market. Next, government nominates Vivek Joshi to RBI Central Board. Next, over 50% firms saw economic fraud in 2 years PwC survey. Next, submitted long-term low emission growth strategy India at COP27. Then we comes to page number 6 on that. India borrowings up to multiply amid rush to fund credit. Next, credit gain tax structure tweak likely in next budget. Next, NFRA inches closer to global audit standard. Next, RBI GOV to meet bank chief today. Next, ADIA invests $500 billion in key IAL reality fund. Next, share of low cost deposit declines as FD rates rises. Next, export initiatives available on payments received through SVA. Next, wheat stock levels in 12 months. Next, inflation rate in wheat and rice are double since April. Then we comes to page number 7 on that rupees trade. 9 Russian banks open Vostro account. Then we comes to the page number 8 on that residents overturn police car, tear down barriers over COVID lockdowns in China. Next, Republicans just a seat away from control of House. Next, global population hits 8 billion. Here's how it challenges the world over next few decades. Next, missiles hit Kiwi after Zelken Sky lays condition for peace at G20. Next, Walmart to pay $3.1 billion over Opido distribution. Next, announces $20 billion share buyback. Next, leaders see deteriorating debt worth in middle income nations. Next, Credit Suisse cuts bank jobs in Asia has overhaul begins. Next, Tencent starts new round of layoffs from three division. Next, Buffett bets on chief making buys $500 billion stake in TSMC's Next, weak currency puts Japan's economy into reverse in quarter three. Next, rich nations stick to coal, face out ties in China, build new plants. Then we comes to page number 9. It's an article section in that promote disclosures. Next, boosting production. Next, change is upward in Saudi Arabia. Next, reading between the tweet, and next, the professor's chronicle of reforms. Then we comes to page number 10 on that upgrade to hire 1,400 amid e-tech sector turbulence. Then we comes to the page number 19 in that four states climate change is centers concern. Next, India has the world's factory, China may be in denial. Then we comes to page number 20 on that quarter two sees the return of medical tourism. Next, India 8th out of 63 on climate compact list. Um, Next, UPI widen on Google Play. Then we comes to page number 21 on that tougher disclosure regime may be a challenge for India INC. Next, Sensex closes at lifetime high, Nifty nears its peak. Next, IIFL Wealth rebrands itself as 361. Next, Fusion Microfinance makes a debut. Next, Ionex Screen offers subscribe 1.55 multiply. Next, Keyfin Technologies receives SEBI nude. Next, invest 80%, keep rest of corpus aside for correction. Next, rising slowdown. 1 minute please. Rising slowdown to hit info age revenues. Next, Paytm faces another reconing after $10 billion sell off. Then we comes to page number 22 on that volumes lower cost may drive auto firms margin. Next, build equity heavy portfolio for child's education goal. Then that much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.